What is the reason? Or what did you think was gonna happen? You said it explode. Like, what did that mean for you?
Explode.
But like what? Because we were on the 6th floor of an apartment building, so explode to what extent?
Like break the kitchen.
Break the kitchen? Yeah, you did say that before, I guess. Did you think it would blow up and explode into other people's apartments?
No.
Not that big of an explosion? Oh, okay. And then why did you want it to explode into the kitchen?
I was mad.
You were mad? Okay. Do you remember what made you mad?
I was just mad at everything.
Well, I'm not in your body, so I can't know what everything is for you. What does everything look like?
Like everything that can go wrong in my life. Everything. I'm just mad.
The stuff that's a struggle in your life is really just your own cause and effect, because you have help at school, you have more understanding people at home than I've ever seen before, trying to figure out, why you keep hurting us. So, like, what are you mad about? Like, what could go wrong? It's you choosing things. Or do you not feel like you have a choice? You just instantaneously do things. What's the matter? What's your hand in the air for? Kanai was looking at you. Okay. So what is it, Kanai?
Nothing.
Do you not feel like you have... but that was like 4 days where it was left on that way. Right? So you had 4 days to change your mind and turn it off, but you didn't. By the time I walked to the kitchen, I was like, this feels too hot to make sense when they turned the air on. So you had 4 days sitting on it. You have 20 minutes when you consider your addiction to stealing at stores. So you're like, I'm not going to do it again after this time, just this time. I remember you saying that. That's 20 minutes, though, when you're leashing the dog up to go for a walk and you bring her in. You have 4 days, and we're all in the same apartment. So what would an explosion do in the kitchen when you're mad? Is it to let people know that you're mad?
It was brought up also multiple times. It's not like you forgot about it, you can say.
I
We was
never
going and
said
telling the
about
magic
it.
light is on.
All right, so Kanaya?
I don't know.
But people aren't going to stop talking about it until we figure it out. That's called closure. When we figure out how to piece together. So you're mad. I'm glad you said that. Okay, so now we know kind of the direction of why you did it. But then you were mad for 4 days because you were like, well, if it explodes, then it explodes. Right? So you wanted it to explode, but not big enough to affect other people, just your brother and I. Because we didn't know about it, but you did. So why did you want us to know? Can I?
Because you're the only people that I live with.
Okay, well, what if other people, like, it affected neighbors? Then they would know. Then what?
I don't know what happened.
And if only, say it did explode and only Damar and I knew, then you might say you're mad and that's why you did it. But then what? What do we do with your being mad? You would have exploded the kitchen. We would have owed more money for damages than the $3,000 already. I honestly right off don't know what that would cost if it took up the whole kitchen. Can't really. I'd have to Google some things.
I have to run away to India. Leave everything and
Yeah.
run away. I don't have to pay so much money.
Ticket for the flight definitely cheaper for all of us to just go and pay that. Say though, can I? Like, what was the idea? You left on for 4 days, so you must have thought like this is gonna happen. So.
don't know.
Okay, and what all in your life was bad at that point that you thought,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so mad, this in the moment feels like it might solve my issues?
Just everything.
Yeah, but it's only the kitchen. It's not like you would have killed us unless you thought we'd be in there for it. Or did you?
I didn't know you guys were going to be in the kitchen.
I can't hear your mumbles.
I knew you guys would be in the kitchen.
Okay, so you didn't want to kill us then, but you did want us to be aware. Was it also wanting us to know that you're capable of doing things? Like a power move? Like I'm Kanaya and I can do these things. And nothing's gonna stop me. And if it's just you guys and not affecting anybody else, then nobody will stop me.
No,
Then
I was just mad.
At what? That's what.
like what's everything? That's what we're not getting.
Okay, never mind.
No, you need to explain. I'm not in your body. I don't know what everything is. My
Sure.
everything looks different than yours.
You're a 10-year-old girl going to school. I think in the last school you didn't have so many bullies like the previous school.
She didn't have bullies in the previous school. She was the bully. And she was blackmailing people. And then I took her to police thinking people were bullying her and stalking her. And then the police questioned her at Shorewood. And then she broke down saying, no, I'm blackmailing people to be friends with me, which I would say is bullying. If someone doesn't want to be your friend, just like tomorrow, if someone doesn't want you stalking them, then you need to quit.
At home, I don't know what issues you had. Mom was, I think, that time going through her treatment. Dimar is always the way he has been from small. He's annoying. All brothers are annoying. We are not the first sister who has an annoying brother.
He's manipulative though.
Yeah.
It's like a psych thing to deal with that every day.
But yeah. Apart from that, I don't think your life is like so bad. Also, that your way you portray it to be.
That's what we're saying is tell us if we're overlooking something. Like what was so bad? Like we started talking openly a bit about mental health stuff with you, asking that you unmask and be honest. Like what? What is it?
I was mad because I keep on asking.
You're mad because you keep masking? Okay, why? Explain to me how that works for you. You're mad. That'd be mad at yourself though, wouldn't it? So why would you want to explode the kitchen for that? No, tell me honestly. What is it, Junie?
What's the question?
Why were you mad that you keep or kept masking enough to want to explode the kitchen?
Because I'm just tired of doing it, but I still ask. And I probably won't stop.
Okay, well first, why do you feel the need to mask? As a person with conduct disorder, I imagine that's primarily what you're masking, is what your natural reactions are to things. That's what masking is when we're hiding, we're wearing a mask. So what is your reason for doing that?
Because I don't trust anyone to see how I actually am.
Okay, why is that?
I just don't trust people.
Well, how are you actually? Without your pretending.
I don't want to tell anybody.
Girl, you have scarred my arm for life. You tried to explode the place I live. Like, what else? You've assaulted me in an elevator with making me smell your pepper spray. Broken into my car. Like, really, I don't know what else I've got for you. I think I've already seen a wide array. So what is it? What do you think is so bad?
It's life.
No, about you that you mask.
Everything.
But is that about you or is that about you not trusting other people? Because you just said you don't trust other people to see you. But the behaviors you seem to mask seem like they're unsafe for other people. So I'm trying to understand, are we talking about that? Where you don't want to have to follow rules and you want to be able to be unsafe and do things to people? Or what do you mean?
Like, I don't know. I hate behaviors aren't masking. Otherwise, when I do bad stuff, that's what you guys see. But otherwise, you don't see anything real.
Okay, so what does Rhea look like for Kanaya? Is there more to Kanaya unmasked than the crimes?
Yes.
Okay, so what in you, like, why are you not showing that? Because we're certainly seeing the other parts, right? The negative ones. So why don't you trust anyone with the decent parts of you?
Well, there's still more negative parts.
Yeah, but you're never going to figure it out unless you get there. They're just going to bleed out slowly. But it's still going to leak out, right? It's been. So, like, what? When your face, people are like, oh, your face. Is that when you're unmasking? When your face looks like grumpy as hell?
Yes.
That's your actual face, isn't it? Yeah. So then I would say that we have to stop commenting on, just like to autistic people, like sometimes people have a flat effect, but with like the conduct disorder, or if it goes towards BPD or ASPD, or even like some narcissists, the way that they naturally, their face is not expressive in the eyes. It's going to naturally look grumpy as hell. And that's, to you, as someone with a different neurotype, seems like that would be, if you look like that way, you'd be grumpy. But that's actually just her face. So even myself, like, I'm like, oh, what's going on with you? Are you okay? Like, you look, upset. Like, no, that's just your face, isn't it? When you're not acting. Trying to seem normal. Okay, what else? Like, the way that you are right now, this is just how you are, isn't it? Because your forehead's given, like, some wrinkles and some stress with the eyebrows going up. You look irritated, like you cry. Your voice is, like, relatively flat compared to the cartoonish ups and downs and the fake laughs that you do. So this is just you, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. I want to take a picture, okay? Just so we can flash back. Look at me. This is just you. This is you unmasked. So there'll be places where it's safer for you to mask. And then there will be aspects of your life, this is for anybody with their stuff, where you need to unmask, right? So, like, if you're walking down the street and you haven't done anything wrong, but your face looks super scowly, then, like, I understand the reason to mask for that, because people might assume that you did something when you didn't. Right? Like that look of, like, oh, like, went to that Crystal. I guess you were kind of masked for that. We went to that Crystal show, right? In that big hoodie. You didn't steal anything, but two of the vendors were like, they were, like, talking to each other and watching. So then I was also watching them to see, like, did my kid do something, or is this going to be, like, a racist thing? So that was your face looking scowly and just your regular outfit. So I understand the reason. But in the rest of your life, like right at home and stuff, then okay, now we know that, yeah, Kanaya is not bubbly at all. Like, you drop that face and that's how you really are. Then that's your face. Like, home has to be... I'm not saying you can do, like, things to other people that harm people, right? I'm not saying you can do illegal things. I'm saying that in your own body, you should be able to drop that mask. Right? Is that part of why you wanted your own bedroom? So that you don't have to have, like, the energy that it takes to be around somebody and constantly have faces on. Yeah. And you were like, a few days ago, like, oh, if I could grow up and just be away from everybody, not to see anybody at all. Is that because you want them away from you, so you have the freedom to move in your own body the way that you are?
Kind of.
Okay, what's the other kind of then?
Like, I just don't like people.
Yeah, I believe that for you. I believe that for you. Some of that is from some early trauma stuff, and some of it has to do with the way that your brain just is, and that people are going to be annoying to you sometimes. You're going to have certain people that are your favorites. That might come in rotation. But what you have to make sure you do is limit how you hurt other people and limit how they hurt you, right? Yeah. But I would tell you, when you do that fake stuff and your eyes don't smile with it, it is creepy. Like, the older you get, the creepier it gets. So, you know, at those times where I'm like, oh, your eyes are sparkling, you're smiling, was that you masking or is that something else?
Masking.
Yeah. I was like, it's creepy. It's giving me a creepy vibe. Because you're here talking, at the times, like last holiday season, we were talking about that star with the seed beads, right? And you were like hyping up on it and talking about like extra things to do with it. And then it hit me. I was like, oh, like you don't care about this at all. You're just like pulling my leg, but really well. And like, yeah, no, I don't care. And then drop the mask. And I was like, that to someone who can't relate to your neurotype sets off an alarm in other people's bodies of like, oh, this is creepy. Like you are acting in front of you for no reason. Does that make sense? So even though the feedback to you might be like, oh, your face is grumpy. Okay, then your face is grumpy. So what? But it's going to creep people out to not want to be around you more if you're faking it. And then they're like, oh, like if you have like a job that you have to like sales or something and you need to have an energy, sure, like that's part of the job, but you leave it at work and you come home, right? Same with school. Like you deal with school, you do good at school, and then you come home and then it comes off. But your limit is, okay, you're this way. Then you make sure you don't hurt other people though, right? Like you say, like, okay, I might have a propensity to get mad as hell and want to burn the world down. And when I'm like that, what do I do? Because I can't do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the coping skills that they've been giving you for years in therapy that you're like, oh yeah, I never heard this before. Every single year, the same thing. Since you were 3, you're 11 now. None of those things have been helping you for a reason. It's meant for a different type of brain. You're talking to people who are like, let's play Uno and I'm going to let you win. And you're like, this is fun. Like, I can distract myself. Like, no, that's not going to work when you're mad. Right? For somebody who can be pulled out of their anger into distraction, that's great. But when we're talking about you wanting to explode the apartment or the kitchen because you're mad, then you're at a different place, right? Yeah. Okay, well now we know a direction to go towards. Because we're going to have to find things where you can move that energy through your body without hurting people. I think that's enough today, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, that's more than enough. Do you want some tea or something?
No.
Why don't you get some water in the kitchen anyway? Have you had much water today? Your skin's looking dry. Go.
No, I didn't put lotion on after shower.
Go drink water, though. Stay hydrated. I know you're on your period.